This right here, y'all, this needs an honorary mention. No one tells you that with every child, the after labor contractions get worse and worse and worse. Hey y'all, today we're gonna do what's in my hospital bag slash baby's bag as I prepare for baby number 3. I'm officially 37 weeks pregnant, and honestly, the baby can come at any moment. So I made sure to pack my hospital bag this past weekend. So I'm just gonna kind of just go through all of my bags and let you guys know what I packed, why I packed it, just so that if you're going through this process, if you're currently pregnant or you're planning to get pregnant soon, you can kind of have an idea of what you should include in your hospital bag. Obviously, this is going to probably be a little bit different depending on the type of person that you are, but as a third-time mom, I feel like I kind of know what I need. I remember, okay, I needed this, I wish I would have brought that, I didn't need to bring this. So just really just breaking it down, keeping it simple. I'm going to share that with you guys right now. But before we get into it, just a little quick update. So this is the belly right now. I feel like she's been low the whole pregnancy, but she's like, it feels like my belly is like getting pointier, you know? But this is the belly. She's so cute. Let's get back to the video. All right, so I packed 2 bags for me for 2 reasons. One, this bag really isn't that big. It's like a little carry-on suitcase that I just purchased for the occasion. So this isn't really a big bag. The other bag doesn't have much in it, but we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna start with what's in my main bag. This is everything that I'm going to need for labor and delivery. Honestly, my hope and my plan is that I'm going to labor at home and I don't really need to have much in here for labor. With my last baby, I literally labored the whole entire time at home, and as soon as I got to the hospital, I pushed her out. So that is my goal this time around. So I didn't include too many things, but let me just show you guys what I have. Okay, so on this side, we have my clothes. So I have my going home outfit, and I just packed like a sweatsuit because it has been kind of cold here in Florida. So I brought a sweatsuit for going home. It is a light colored sweatsuit, so that might be super risque for some people, being that, you know, when you have a baby, you down there, it can get really messy, but I usually keep it cute, keep it organized down there. So, and I'm going home, so we'll make it. We'll make it 30-minute car ride from the hospital. I also have a robe, so a robe with a nursing dress. I usually try to get all nursing accessible clothing for the hospital because after you have your baby, if you are going to be nursing, you want to be able to just whip that boob out when you need to. So this right here is just a nursing dress with a nursing robe. And then this right here is some pajamas, also nursing accessible. It has buttons that go up the top. It's really warm and cozy. So I only brought 2 because typically I'm only in the hospital for 2 days. So I brought 2 outfits and my going home outfit. When I labor, I usually just wear the hospital gown. I don't feel like I need to pack my own gown for labor and delivery because it can get messy and I don't want to ruin my own clothes. So that's all I have on this side, is just the clothes that I'm gonna wear while I'm in the hospital. Next over here, I have some cozy socks. I bought these on Amazon and they also are with the grippies at the bottom, which is really great for in the hospital. So I just packed 3 pairs of socks. And then in this compartment, I have my nursing bras, and I also packed some not some nursing underwear. I have some nursing bras, and I also packed some postpartum underwear. So I typically buy like granny style panties for after I have the baby, because those first few weeks after you have the baby, you are going to be bleeding. So I don't want to ruin like my good underwear, and I also want some underwear that's bigger so that it doesn't feel super, super tight. It can fit all of the pads and everything that you're going to be putting into your underwear. And I also like for my postpartum underwear to be high-waisted to kind of just keep that stomach nice and tucked. So I brought 2 nursing bras, 2 different styles. I brought the ones with the clippy, and then also like the ones that are just super stretchy and you just pull it down. And then I just wanted to kind of just show you guys the nursing underwear that I usually get. Not the nursing underwear, the postpartum underwear. The postpartum underwear that I usually get. So They look like this. If you see, it has like this band here that goes a little bit higher. It's really stretchy, and always dark colors because if you know, you know. So I just brought a couple of those. But honestly, during those first days, I usually just wear like those diapers, those little, you know, postpartum diapers, and I did pack those as well. So on this side, this is like my peri care, aka vaginal care for after I have the baby. So I have right here, I did the Frida mom kit, and I just kind of just packed it. So this right here is the instant ice maxi pads. I brought 3 of those. The kit comes with 4, so I kept one for home for when I get home, and then I packed 3. Usually I really use those like the first 2 to 3 days, and after that I don't really use the ice packs anymore. Here's what I was talking about with those underwear. So they're like super stretchy, they're disposable, and this is what I usually use right after I deliver. So I brought all of the ones that it comes with. I believe it comes with 4. So this is most likely what I'm going to be wearing in the hospital, and not those black underwear that I did just show you, but I did bring them just in case, because you never know how you're going to feel and what you're going to want. But more than likely, this is what I'm going to be wearing in the hospital. I also brought my peri bottle. The hospital does provide you with the peri bottle, but I brought this one too just because the one in the hospital, the spout doesn't curve like this. It just stays straight up. So this just gives me the option. Honestly, I have no problem with the hospital one, and I might just end up using it. But I just brought this just in case because I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then also the Frida kit comes with these perineal cooler pad liners. So this is something that you would put right on top of the ice pad. And then it also comes with this healing foam. So you would put on your underwear, put the ice pad, pop it, break it, put the ice pad, put one of these wipes, and then you would spray this cooling foam because it's really irritated there after you have a baby. So really to just help with that discomfort. And if you tore, it might burn and stuff like that. So all of this stuff is super helpful. I do not really enjoy huge thick pads, so I like to use the Honey Pot postpartum pads. They're very absorbent, they're long, but they're thinner. So this is what I usually use after like the first 2 to 3 days. Usually when I get home from the hospital, this is when I start to use these. But I did also bring a few of them just in case, because you never know how I'm gonna feel, and I might want something that's a little, you know, not as thick, not as big, not as bulky. So that is what I have for all of my postpartum peri care. Then I also have right here, which is just kind of like a shaper for my belly right after you have the baby. It's not like super constrictive, it's very stretchy. So I brought this just to kind of just wear after I have the baby over my belly if I feel up to it. Sometimes I feel up to it, sometimes I just want the belly to hang. So just in case, I did pack one of these. And then I have my toiletries. So in here has everything that I'm gonna need for while I'm in the hospital. And I just absolutely love this toiletry bag. I literally just got it on Amazon, and it was a great purchase. So I'll just kind of just tell you guys what I have in here. So just like the basic stuff: toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, face wash, face moisturizer, body moisturizer. I brought shower caps for my hair. I have body soap, I have a razor, even though I most likely will shave before I get there, but you just never know. So I have my shaver, I have deodorant, and then I also have some Lysol spray because you just never know. I also have some Clorox wipes in here as well. And then down here I have some nursing pads for milk leakage. I usually get my milk in very quickly after I have my baby. With both of my daughters, I had my milk in by day 2. So I literally will start leaking by day 2. So I brought some nursing pads for that reason right in here. This right here, y'all, this needs an honorary mention. No one tells you that with every child, the after labor contractions get worse and worse and worse. First of all, I did not experience after labor contractions with my first daughter. So I didn't even know that was a thing. So when I had my second daughter, after I had her, with every feeding, every time she would breastfeed, my uterus would contract and the pain would be so painful. It felt like I was in labor all over again every time she would feed. And apparently that's like your body's way of trying to get your uterus back contracting, back into place, is every time you breastfeed, it constricts your uterus. But that is so painful. And apparently it gets worse with every kid. So when I was in the hospital in pain, someone told me about this After Ease after birth contraction spray. I did not have it with me then, and I kind of just suffered. They did offer me like Tylenol and stuff like that, but at that point I was just like, I went through labor unmedicated, like, you know, it is what it is. But I made sure to get it this time. So let me show y'all this. This is how it looks. And like I said, it's for those afterbirth contractions. This is like a supplement. It's supposed to soothe afterbirth discomforts. And basically it says that you're going to take 8 pumps in a little bit of water for taste and repeat as needed. So I made sure to have it, and we gonna have this time around, okay? I also have in here the little nipple silverettes that you put over your nipples to kind of help with like sore nipples, painful nipples. When you first start breastfeeding, y'all, that discomfort on your nipples is so real. Your body is not used to something sucking rigorously on your nipples, and your nipples can get sore even with an appropriate latch. So this right here is just going to help with the recovery of that. I've never used these before, so I'm honestly excited to see if it makes a difference. But apparently this really helps with like that nipple discomfort that you get. So I have those. And that's pretty much it for my toiletries. The only thing that I'm pretty much missing in here is my shower shoes. They actually get delivered today. So once they get delivered, I will add those into my suitcase. And then I have a list of things that I'm going to add into my bag like the day I'm going to the hospital, because they're things that I'm currently still using. So I'm just going to show you guys or tell you guys what those things are. I'm going to pack an extension cord and chargers, my camera, water cup, lip balm, wallet, my hair tie, aka my satin cap, and my journal and my pen, because I journal every single day and I don't want to miss a day. So those are the things that I'm going to add into my bag the day of, because I'm currently still using them now. I don't want to put them in my suitcase yet. All right, so moving along to bag number 2. So this is my main bag. Nothing too crazy. I don't feel like I overpacked. I feel like I got just the things that I needed in this bag. The only reason why I even needed to get this second bag is because I like to bring my own blanket to the hospital. I don't mind using the hospital towels, the hospital pillows, but something about having my own warm, cozy blanket just hits different. I did that for my last pregnancy and I loved it, so I decided to do it again. The blanket is kind of big and it takes up so much space, which is why I had to get another bag. So the only things that are in this bag are my nursing pillow. So this is what I'm going to use to nurse my baby. I decided to get a different pillow this time, and I really like it because you can adjust it, like the height of it. If you need your baby higher, you can flip more pieces. If you want your baby lower, you can flip more pieces down. So I got this different nursing pillow. In the past, I normally just use the boppy pillow, but I wanted to try something different because I really didn't care for the boppy like that. So my nursing pillow, it's big. This would not fit in the suitcase, so I had to put this in my duffel bag. And then also my blanket, really big, so I don't want to take it out. But it's just a blanket, a nice cozy blanket. And then I have my headphones. So these are like my Beats headphones. I don't use these every day, so I already have them packed up in here. I bought this nightlight. I saw this on Instagram, and it's basically for when you're nursing at night and you don't want to turn the light on completely in the room. They have this light and I absolutely love it. So basically you just hold it down like this and the light turns on, and you can literally hold it down to bring the brightness up or down like that. And then when you're not using it, you just flip it over and then the light turns off. So at night, when you're not using it, you flip it over on your bedside table and the light goes off, flip it back on, and the light turns on. So I absolutely love this. I'm bringing it for in the hospital because sometimes at night, I may want to do a nighttime feed. Hubby may be sleeping next to me and I don't want to turn the full light on in the room. So I could potentially use this in the hospital. So I'm bringing it just in case. I may or may not use it. Like I said, this is my first time ever having this, so we'll see. I also brought my fan just in case I do labor in the hospital. Sometimes when you're laboring, when you're in pain, you can get hot. So I did bring my fan, but if I go there already ready to deliver, then I may not use this because the hospital is usually really cold. So if you're not in labor and not like actively trying to push a baby out, you may not be hot and you may not need this, but I did pack it just in case. Okay, and this right here is literally just like a nursing cover. It's also a car seat cover. So this is what I will use like if anyone is coming to visit me in the hospital and I'm currently breastfeeding and I don't want to be super exposed. I might just throw this on to cover myself up so I'm, you know, people can come and visit me in the hospital and the baby. And then when we're leaving the hospital, I can have this to, you know, cover the car seat if I need to for some reason. So this I have in my bag as well. Eventually, I most likely will keep this in the diaper bag, but for now, we're gonna just keep it in my duffel bag. So that's all that's in my duffel bag. And then the things that I said I'm going to pack the day of, I'll just throw them in this duffel bag as well because there's really not much in here. The most of what I packed is inside my little mini suitcase. Now we're gonna move on to the diaper bag. Okay, so first let's get into the diaper bag. Y'all, this bag is really cute and I really like it. I think this is it the Mom Cozy bag? Hold on. I don't even remember. Oh, this is the Uppa Baby diaper bag. It's really cute. The only thing that I don't like about it is it does not have pockets on the outside to store a baby bottle. And I feel like that might be a deal breaker for me and it might cause me to eventually get a different diaper bag because when you're on the go, being able to just throw a bottle or a water cup or something on the side of the bag, it makes a difference. And they don't have those type of pockets on the side. So I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to see. But besides that, I really do love this bag. I love the color. It's so soft. It holds a lot of stuff. So I'll keep you guys posted on that aspect of it. So let's get into what I packed for baby. Honestly, the hospital provides you a lot of things for baby. You really don't need to pack much. For example, they're going to give you diapers, they're going to give you wipes, they're going to give you Vaseline, they're going to give you all types of stuff that you don't really need to pack too much for your baby. But I like to have certain things just in case. So I'm just going to kind of just show you guys what I have and explain to you why I have it. What do I think I'm going to actually really use in the hospital versus me just wanting to have it for like the ride home. I am super congested. Okay, so starting off, I usually like to pack about 3 to 4 outfits for the baby. I do dress my baby in the hospital after the first day. That first day is a lot of skin to skin, but after she has her first bath, I do usually keep her nice and clothed and wrapped up. And babies, especially in the beginning, they spit up a lot. They're very messy and they usually can dirty outfits. So I like to bring about 3 to 4 outfits. That's including like the first outfit and the going home outfit. So I have her going home outfit right here, and then I have about 3 onesies right here. I usually like to bring newborn size. I have small babies, so I like to have newborn size, but I did bring one that was 0 to 3 just in case. But for the most part, everything that I have is newborn size. I also brought a burp cloth. Really probably won't use this in the hospital, but for the ride home, you just never know if you're gonna need to wipe your baby's face or mouth on the car ride home. So definitely want to have that packed into my bag. I also did bring bibs. I potentially could use this in the hospital during a feed, right after a feed, just to try to prevent from messing up the outfit. Like I said, babies, when they first come out, they're trying to learn how to feed. They're trying to figure it out. They can spit up. They can be messy. So I did bring 2 bibs, just 2. I brought a pair of socks for the going home outfit because the going home outfit is not a fitted like onesie pajama. Everything else is a fitted onesie pajama, so I do not have more than 1 pair of socks. So I just have this 1 pair. And then I also brought this little swaddle right here. It's like a swaddle with a matching bow. So I might do this for like first pictures as soon as she's born, just to wrap her up and get some pictures. I did bring this like matching bow swaddle thing. This right here is new. This is a sound machine. So it's from the Hatch like home one. I have the one that's for home already, the Hatch like sound machine, nightlight, etc. This is the portable one. So I did get like the portable one with the home one. So I packed this just in case I want to use it on the car ride or in the hospital. It's really small, really cute. I like it. I also got this pacifier holder, and I did pack just 2 pacifiers. Some hospitals are funny about pacifiers. Sometimes they don't want you to use a pacifier because they feel like it might affect your baby's ability to latch or drink the milk properly. So they usually sometimes won't offer it. And I don't like that because I feel like it's not up to them to decide. So I always bring my own pacifiers just in case. But if your hospital is not like that, they will provide that in the hospital. So technically you really don't need to bring it. And then I brought this little baby toy, and honestly, I'm really packing it because it matches one of the outfits, but it's also super cute. Okay, so that's pretty much it for when I packed clothes-wise. I like to have lots of options when it comes to clothes because in the past I have literally ran through clothes with the baby because they were just spitting up, or you know, poop would get on it, or whatever the case may be. So just having that as an option is always better safe than sorry to me. I also packed some diapers. The hospital is going to give you diapers. They're going to give you wipes. Use them. The only reason why I packed my own diapers was for like the car ride home. Let's just say I need to stop somewhere for some reason. So I packed my own diapers. So I do have some diapers right here. I brought my own wipes as well for the same reason. Also because some hospitals don't really use wipes. Sometimes they just use like these little cloths and they give you sterile water and you have to like use the water on the cloth to wipe your baby. And I don't like to deal with that sometimes. I just want to wipe. So I did bring my own wipes. Also too, like they may have a different type of wipe than you might want. They may have water wipes and you don't want water wipes, or they may have Pampers and you like Huggies. So I just brought my own wipes just in case, but if they have the ones that I like, I will definitely be using theirs. So I also brought my grooming kit, and in here it just has like a brush, a comb, it has a nail clipper, it has nail filers. Oftentimes babies are born with really long nails, so sometimes you may want to groom your baby in the hospital with a nail clipper or with the nail file. So I just brought all that. If your baby comes out with a head full of hair, you may want to brush it or comb it. So I brought my little grooming kit. And then lastly, I brought this little, so someone gave me this and it's a travel size kit. So because I already had it, I was just like, why not pack it? Typically, I would not bring stuff like this. So this basically is just like shampoo, lotion, soap. I usually use the one in the hospital, y'all. I like the way Johnson & Johnson smells, so I don't mind it. But this is like the Honest brand face, body, and lotion, all-purpose balm, as well as the shampoo and body wash. And then I purchased some Aquaphor. I usually like to use this on my baby's bottom when they're first born because the first poop is meconium. It's really dark, black, tarry, thick, and it can stick to your baby's butt. So by putting Aquaphor on their butt in between diapers, it helps for that meconium to kind of just slide off. So I'm really big on using this on my baby's bottom for the first few weeks after birth. So I did pack some Aquaphor, and then like I said, I already had this kit, so I figured why not bring it? I can use it in the hospital, but typically I would not pack my own soap and lotion, and I would just use what the hospital would give me. And that's pretty much it for baby. I do not have anything else in here. I really don't feel like you need to pack too much for your baby. The hospital is going to give you a lot of stuff. I think the most important thing is just making sure you have clothes for the baby, making sure you have whatever it is that you want for like your baby's first moments, your baby's first pictures, if it's a swaddle. I also have a name announcement tag that's supposed to be coming in the mail. I think it's coming on Thursday, so once that gets delivered, I will add the name announcement tag to the bag. And then I also ordered my baby a custom blanket. It has not been delivered yet. I'm hoping it gets delivered before I have my baby, but if it doesn't, that's okay too. I have plenty of baby blankets that I can pack with me and bring for like to cover her up when we're on the way on the drive home or to use in the hospital. But that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it brings a lot of value and understanding of what to pack to go to the hospital for both you and for your baby. I try to keep it simple. I try not to overdo it. I don't want to bring my whole entire house there, but I do want to bring things that I think are going to be important, that are going to help me get through my stay. You're not going to be there too long. If you have a natural vaginal delivery with no complications, typically you're there for 2 days. If you have a C-section, I think you could be there for 3 to 5 days, so you may have to pack more things, but I am just packing as if I'm going to have a typical vaginal delivery. Of course, if something were to happen and I needed to get more stuff, my husband could always leave and come home and get me more things. But this, for the most part, is what I needed for my last 2 babies. So I am packing like that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have packed anything different in your hospital bags, please let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you have any questions about anything I packed, you want to know why I packed it, or why did I not pack something, please leave that in the comments. And yeah, hopefully you guys get to see another video out of me before I have the baby, but you just never know. I feel like at this point it can happen at any moment. So stay tuned, you guys. Have a great one. Bye.